Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Trooper Edition. Now, when we left off, we had just arrived in Voss, and we are now going to be making our way over to Captain Marshall, who appears to be the local infantry of the area, and they are now going to meet Zanval.
Major, Captain Marshall, sir, 81st Infantry. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
You must be Senator Everen's reserves.
You mean the vacation brigade? That's what everyone's calling us, right?
Keep it down, Private. Sorry, Major, we heard a rumor you might be here to get us back into the field. Is that true?
Operation details are top secret, Captain. Sorry.
Come on, Major. We're bouncing off the walls here. Give us something.
That is enough, Private. I want a weapons check, armor clean, and gear stow in 5. Move it! And Major, if that is why you're here, then good luck. We're all dying to get back out there and crack some hip skulls. So long.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a rather meaningless conversation. Not entirely sure. Well, nevertheless, we are going to be heading on over to the Senator's office. No doubt we are going to want to have a word with him and then see what is going down. Obviously, it appears as though we also have a planet mission to do. However, I am probably not going to be doing it because we are already a little bit higher level. As we can see here, we are 54 and the current planet is, well, according to that, 48. So I will not be doing the planet mission. However, we will be taking our shuttle down to Voss, which is, of course, the town in question that we must locate the Senator. So let us see where he actually... Oh my, of course he is. Of course he is the furthest away that he can possibly be. Ooh, there actually appears to be a trooper trainer here. What is going on with that? There is actually a trooper trainer in here? Surely not. There is? Oh my goodness, okay, that's actually pretty impressive. Now, what's that?
Stay sharp out there.
Well, we don't need heroic moment, but what is this? I see, this is our charge ability. Excellent. So we're going to put that on there. Thank you very much. We're going to put that on E. That's where my teleportations and charges usually are. So, yes, we're going to do that. And, yes, now we just have to make our way over to the Senator's office. And we will then begin our luxurious and glorious journey throughout Voss. And we'll be very happy to see the back of Voss once it is complete, of course. So let us head in.
Ah, Major, please come in. Make yourself comfortable. I was just having dinner brought in. Would you care to join me? I understand it's being paired with an excellent Chandlerlin wine.
Much obliged, Senator. But I'm afraid the mission has to come first.
Of course. You have a duty to carry out. I can certainly respect that. While I appreciate that General Garza sent her best, I have reservations with her plan. Military action here is very risky. The Voss have strictly forbidden violence between Republic and Imperial visitors. I maintain it would be better to wait for the Empire to make the first move.
If we wait for the Imperials to attack, we have to fight on their terms.
Is the ambush no longer an accepted military maneuver? It seems like a perfectly valid strategy to me, and the Supreme Chancellor agrees. If you believe you can completely destroy the Empire's ability to invade this planet without being discovered by Voss authorities, so be it. You'll work under my direct supervision, and I'll observe your activities through your armor cam. Cross any lines, and the mission ends. Is that clear?
This op will go by the numbers, Senator.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, take a look at these reports from the SIS. An Imperial agent called Deadfall has landed on Voss. Deadfall's specialty is subterfuge. He sows confusion and chaos on a planet just before the Empire sends its invasion forces. His presence proves their intentions.
Do you know where he is now?
The SIS believes Deadfall is hiding in a cave system at the foot of Voska. The coordinates are in the reports. I believe the best course of action is for you to search the caves for data, hopefully capturing Deadfall himself in the process. Agreed?
I've started ops with less to go on than this.
I have the SAS working non-stop. As soon as I have new information, I'll tell you. And remember, I'm watching.
What do you mean? What do you mean about that?
me help you.
Remember, you're watching? Why should I be afraid of that? I'm not entirely sure. He is a senator, and he has the SIS in his pocket, obviously, but I don't think that is going to make any difference whatsoever. We are a Trooper of Havoc squad. Why would we be afraid of that? Well, whatever the case, we are going to be heading onward. And we will be investigating Outpost Shadow Strike, and it's all the way over there. So we are going to be cutting away, and I'll take a speeder all the way to the location. Okay, so we have now arrived at the cave, and, well, suffice it to say, I had to walk all the way from up here down this very windy road. But, yes, it took a little bit of time. Now we're going to be heading in and seeing what kind of opponents we will... we're just going to be dealing with some Imperial guerrilla captains. Okay. Access the database computer as well. Let's try out our charge ability. That is really the charge ability that they gave? Okay, well, that doesn't seem too bad, I suppose. Maybe could have been a little more devastating looking, perhaps? Well, whatever the case, let us just make our way over here. We seem to be doing some pretty nice damage, I gotta say, and we aren't even using that great a gear, although we are, well, technically 3 levels above them, according to the scaling anyway, so shouldn't be too bad, of course. And yes, we just need to make sure that we eliminate these guys as efficiently and swiftly as we can. We are a Special Forces trooper, of course. So a nice pulse cannon here. Hopefully that will deal some good damage. Well, not as much damage as I had hoped. Goodness me. Well, there we have it. We do have a bonus mission to complete as well, but I will not be... I will not be attempting to do that. I will try to do it if I can, but there won't be any special things that I will be attempting to do to actually complete that, because obviously we don't need the experience. We are quite high enough, thank you very much. So now let us head on here. We're going to be heading on, yes, right to the end, thank you. Now let's see, we have no AoE right here, so I suppose we should just gut these people. There we have it, and now a nice pulse cannon to finish these guys off, and then we'll take care of the scout as well. He's actually healing them, which is a little bit irritating. There we go. There's another one of these guys, of course. Well, let's try and do as much damage as we can here. A nice cryo grenade should actually sort him out. Or sort her out, should we say. There we have it, thank you. And now let's head on deeper into the cave. I'm actually quite surprised that they have so many reinforcements here, considering he is an Imperial agent. You would assume that he would actually be working alone for the most part, but whatever the case, they are here and we must deal with them. Oh wow, that damage, okay, very nice. Oh, nice explosion as well. I was hoping that was actually going to be a little bit of AoE there, but it appears as though the Assault Plastique actually does not have any AoE associated with it, which I have to say is a little disappointing, considering the regular grenades actually do have an AoE. Well, whatever the case, we have now arrived at the database computer.
I'm speechless. Is it always like that in the field? Is there always that much killing?
It's unfortunate, but it's necessary.
A gruesome necessity. Enough. Let's just get on with the assignment. I have Agent Keller here from the SIS to assist us.
My team will take care of the heavy lifting, Major. Just flip the consoles on and we'll slice right in.
Don't move a finger. I've got you dead in my sights. I'll kill you where you stand.
You want answers? Come and get them.
If that's what it takes, so be it.
This is your chance, Major. Take him into custody for questioning.
I'll be back with you in a minute, Senator.
Good luck.
I don't plan on surrendering, do you?
Just put your weapon down and we'll talk.
The day I put this weapon down will be the day your republic has finally fallen.
Okay, well, let's do this. It appears as though they have some weird camera angles actually going on there. Did you see that? We were actually shooting at him, and yet the camera was not focused on us. It was focused on our lower regions. Probably not the greatest camera angle, I gotta say. Not especially good for Zanval, but well, nevertheless, let us take out Deadfall very easily, in fact. I was anticipating a little bit of a tougher fight there, but nevertheless, let's just see here. What do we have? We just picked up a shield, which actually gives us some reasonable stats. Nothing really to write home about there. So, let us once again access the database computer. Apparently we were interrupted beforehand.
Major, you were supposed to capture him alive. You were supposed to bring him in for questioning.
Some men never surrender.
Save your excuses. I'm not interested. Now, the consoles. Let's hope they even have half of the information Deadfall could have given us.
Got a hit. Multiple deliveries from Paul Blex. He's an arms smuggler here on Voss.
Blex must be smuggling weapons to the Empire. Blast. We've been watching the wrong ships.
What is Blex's location?
I'm forwarding the pickup coordinates from the Imp files. Looks like a good place for Blex to be hiding out.
Go there and question him right away, Major. And I mean that. Don't just go in there shooting this time.
If I may add, sir, this area is also home to the Shrine of Healing. It is a sacred place in Voss culture and presents many diplomatic opportunities.
How does this Shrine of Healing tie into our plans?
Entering the Shrine of Healing requires the completion of a very dangerous series of trials. Few outsiders have ever gained entry. By completing the trials, you would further demonstrate to the Voss that we are worthy of their friendship.
I'll try, Koro, but the mission has to come first.
Agreed, sir. It's worth investigating, but not at the expense of our primary mission.
I leave the matter to your discretion, but your help would be invaluable. Also be warned that this area is one of many infested by the Gormak, a dangerous local race that has warred with the Voss for centuries. One of the locals, Suvarak, can tell you much more. Good luck.
Ah, very well. Okay, so let's take a look. Are we getting anything good here? Actually, pretty nice generator right there. I'm actually unsure whether I should take that. Really doesn't give us that much more in terms of mastery. It does give us a huge amount more in tech power, however. Think I might be taking that. But again, it's not a shield generator in terms of us actually gaining a shield or getting any kind of absorb, so it's a little bit worrying to me. Not too sure which one to go for. I suppose we should just go to this one, but 12 crystals. How can we say no to 12 crystals? I'll just take the 12 crystals, thank you very much. There is level 55 as well. Thank you very much for that. And now we will be locating the Smuggler's hideout, which apparently is up here. So I'm going to be making my way out of the cave. They're making this a little bit difficult, aren't they? They're not making it easy on us. But Zanval is a highly trained trooper, and he will do his very best and use all of his stamina to get where we need to go. Okay, so apparently we have the presence of exchange units on Voss, and the last time we fought these fellows was on Tatooine, I do believe. Well, I think so. So, well, what else can we do but slaughter all of them and head down into the Smuggler's hideout if this lift could be any slower. Oh yes, if it could be any slower, then I think we would probably die of old age, but thankfully enough it is reasonably fast. It doesn't appear to be working. Look at this. This is actually supposed to be moving, isn't it? Aren't these supposed to be moving? Ah, well, whatever the case, we are now down into the belly of the beast, as it were, and we will attempt to take them out with a wonderful mortar volley. Unfortunately, it doesn't look quite as grand as other classes' abilities, but we will be dealing as much damage as we can with it, of course. Okay, now let's see what's going on here. Okay, we need to go upstairs, of course, so I'm going to take out these guys as quickly as I can, and then we will try and avoid the rest of them. Obviously, we have already completed the bonus mission, so there's really not any need to do any more killing, at least, unless we want to. There we have it. Very nice. Now let us ascend. And we will be... Oh, we're not even in the phase yet? Ah, I thought we were in the phase already. Well, nevertheless, let's head in. Let's see what's going on here. Of course, we have to speak to his guards.
I just want to talk to Blex. You don't need to get involved.
Creature power. Este no kati.
Okay, that was actually very strange. I really thought that we were going to be attacked by those guys. They are quite... Oh. Ah, yes, okay. That was somewhat obvious, I suppose. Yeah, quite the ambush, wasn't it? Yes. Well, nevertheless, there's... Wow. We are dealing some pretty considerable damage, and these guys weren't even triggered because I didn't walk any further. Well, that is rather amusing, I have to say. Very, very amusing. Well, nevertheless, there it is. Deactivate the force field now. We can head over here to the console and do that. And I think, yeah, I think that's him in there, I'm pretty sure.
Banuk marakanaja. Kanima bam. Yak manala. Nibaga kamka. Gakam. Glaknimu amagalak.
Let's talk about your other customers. I hear the imps are big buyers.
Anu lebek. Nepan maya karaman eku. Naya naramkam. Kala amka mani libik bak.
I won't tell the Imperials if you don't, Blex.
Nanunamga niak. Bakara kalam kara. Nanayap oramang.
I work for a senator. He could get you what you need.
Laporam amka. Mani nakak. Nagnaya mamni kagram. Kalam jiwa nimuk. Pemgam yamanaya agam.
What kind of bomb? A ZR-57 orbital strike bomb?
Dem kim naya nukan. Jinam nayam lak umgam mege. Omogala apayayang. Nemala ima amak amgam. Nulilak apaja kagram. Amka nemnag nemnoa inuk.
Well, you handled that about as well as I could have asked for. Although I'm not looking forward to finding placement for Blex's goons.
Any ideas on where the imps could be hiding the goods?
Too early to say. Gotta run some numbers. Try and figure out where they'd go with tunneling equipment and a bomb.
If the bomb is a ZR-57, you can track its radiation signature.
Good thinking. I'll get scanning equipment out to the team.
In the meantime, I want you back in my office. An important diplomatic meeting is coming up, and Havoc Squad would make an excellent honor guard.
I need to be in the field, Senator. This is a serious threat.
We don't even know where to start looking. Let the SIS do their job.
As soon as we have anything, Major, you'll be the first to know.
Now hurry back.
It appears as though this senator is abusing his power a little bit to try and save his own skin. But let's just see where that goes. Maybe he is an honorable man and I have gotten a, well, ill-conceived impression of him. But we will no doubt find out as time goes on, and as we travel back to Voss car, we will obviously then be making our way over to his office once again. So let's just see where he actually is. Ah, yes, he's all the way back in the Alien Enclave Market. Well, that shouldn't take too long to get over there. I think I may have taken a detour beforehand. It seemed as though it took quite some time before, but it seems this time it's just a hop, skip, and a jump over there. Well, whatever the case, let us take a look at our combat proficiencies here. I'm actually going to think about what I'm going to be taking for our next level here, because as you can see, at 56 we do gain this, which is obviously going to be quite nice. Well, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. It does increase critical chance, which I quite like, but the rest of it, not incredibly happy about. But I was thinking about taking some different utility points here, especially when we unlock tier 3. I actually have no idea what to go for. Activating Storm grants Blitz, increasing movement speed by 30% for 4 seconds. That actually doesn't seem like a very bad skill at all. Gives you a little bit more mobility.
Major, good. Just in time to start the meeting. I'll need you right over there.
I'm an officer in Special Forces, not a security guard.
Get over it. You should be glad to get a break. This meeting is critical. Gonsa, a representative of the Voss, has agreed to meet with myself and Lord Torius from the Empire. These meetings are a rare opportunity to impress the Voss. Just let me do the talking.
My CO is going to be very interested in how much of my time you wasted.
Garza is your boss, not mine. She can think whatever she likes.
Senator Everin, sir, your guests have arrived.
Ah, welcome, Gonsa. On behalf of the Galactic Republic, allow me to express what an honor it is to speak with you.
I will hear your words. Speak your offer.
Words are all that the Republic can offer, my friend. Unlike the Empire, they lack the strength to do anything more.
I have the strength to do a lot more. Just say the word.
Major, yes, the Republic has great strength. Strength that stems from mutual honor and respect among our members. The Empire, however, doesn't know the meaning of respect. They want the Voss as slaves, not allies.
Pure slander. In the Empire, power is respected above all else. And the Voss are a powerful people, worthy of high regard, Gonsar.
We have thrived alone for millennia. Why join anyone?
Many of the advantages to joining the galactic community you've seen firsthand, from the modernization of Voska to opportunities for trade.
Gonsa, problems have developed. You are required.
Problems? My friend, please, allow the Republic to help you however we can. Let us prove our worth.
Yes. The soldier, you will help.
How can I be of assistance, sir?
Voss commandos are trapped in Gormak territory. A rescue.
Of course. Proceed to the commando's coordinates, Major. There isn't a moment to lose.
I'll have the Voss's men safe in no time, sir.
Best of luck, Major. I hope the mission goes as smoothly as Senator Everin believes it will. Come, men.
Senator?
Ah, I see. I can assume that Lord Torius maybe has something to do with this, but yes, he's most likely going to try to run interference as well. So, let us actually see what transpires with that, but first, I will be ending this episode off here. And so, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.